thank you, Miss Velocity, for that little mix.
You're welcome.
We are SuperStereo, and we are from London, and we've been running for around about 18 months now, producing our wonderful Rotary DJ mixers.
Hasn't time passed so quickly?
We're now on the third revision of the mixer, so we have slowly been improving it and perfecting it over the last 18 months. And we now have a machine that is pretty fantastic, very reliable, and sounds amazing. What's different about our mixers is that we, firstly, the looks and the aesthetics and the layout, we wanted to do something that was a bit different than any other mixer on the market. And so we've gone for the very Rotary, vintage style looking mixers. We've also added a lot to the inside that are different than most mixers on the market. We have a valve stage, which I think there's only one other mixer that has a valve stage in it.
Yeah, and it sounds great, doesn't it? Sounds pretty good.
And the valve just adds that bit extra warmth and depth to the sound and clarity. And it's also, when you drive it hard, you get a bit of natural valve compression. What else we have in the mixer is a very high quality studio sound card, which is 4 channels. We've designed it to be basically studio grade. So it's a lot better than most 4-channel DJ sound cards. And the fact that it's built in, you don't need to carry anything else but your laptop and your mixer, and you just plug in.
So it would be with Tractor, essentially, right?
So we designed it to work with Tractor particularly, and it's very easy to set up. You literally just select deck A to come into channel 1 and deck B to come into channel 2 on the mixer, and that's it. You're ready to go, and it will run up to 384K. So it's super high quality. It'll take pretty much any audio file you throw at it. But generally the mixer itself is being designed to be studio grade and audiophile quality throughout from when we first designed it. So all the circuitry, all the components, all the boards, everything inside is being designed to the highest quality, both in terms of build quality and in terms of sound quality. We have basically 2 channels. We have a gain on the input, and we have a standard 3-band EQ on each channel. The EQ has been designed to be very musical and very sweet sounding. The bass frequencies are around 180, mids around 1K, and the highs around about 5K. The new version of the mixer, we've got the bass cut now at minus 28 dB, which is what everyone wanted.
And listen to the customers, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've then got an isolator on the output stage, which is the master output. The isolator frequencies have been selected to be different than the channel frequencies. Again, we've selected very musical, very useful frequencies. The bass is a little higher than the standard channel bass, around 280 hertz. The mids around about 900, and the tops around about 5K. And
cool.
We have an additional little frequency control on the front for the mid-range, which will reduce the amount of bass on the mid frequency, so you can gives you a little bit more control over the mids and the bottom end. There is also a bypass switch on it, so if you want to switch out the isolator altogether, give you a little slightly cleaner signal, It's on the frequency here. We also have standard stereo effect sends and returns, which so you can send and return to any standard effects unit. And finally, we've got 4 outputs, again designed to very high standard. We've got 2 balanced XLRs for the masters, 2 balanced XLRs for the booth controls, as well as RCA outputs. The balance stage is designed to run very long cable runs of up to 100 meters, so it's handy if you're in a club or a festival. And
do you want me to say from a DJ's point of view, because I think we might be a bit out. Yeah.
You want to take over for a bit?
Yeah, no, sure. I mean, I'm not gonna play anything, because I was playing something earlier, which you guys probably saw. But just to say, Rotary is something I didn't know or have any clue about until I tried it, and I love it. Obviously, I'm going to say it because but it's something you have to get used to. Now, usually when I'm using the channel faders, I use the channel faders. I don't even use a crossfader at all. When it comes to this Rotary, I have my channel faders all the way up. I don't know if you guys know, but Serato, you can have all your tracks at 1 volume. I don't have to worry about too much volume as long as I get the output right where it needs to be in the beginning. And then I use the crossfader. And it's the only time I use a crossfader, and I love it. It's so smooth. It just gets everything in nicely. And then, again, the EQs are so well positioned, really easy to find. Even if it's dark, you know where everything is. And then finally, the isolators, which I showed earlier, cutting the bass, just... Sometimes you have a venue that's got too much mid, too much high, so it's nice to be able to control the output coming out of your mixer without having to compromise your EQs. Yeah, and it's really easy to use. Sometimes it looks like a bit of a spaceship, but really, really easy to use. That's about it, really.
Do you want to put a track on just to show off some of the EQs?
Yeah.
See how it works?
Sure. Right, let's get...
Just using Serato at the moment, going into the line inputs.
Okay. Right, I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Everyone knows the song. Right, so you want to get, ideally, you want to be touching the pink, pink, yeah.
Purple.
Purple, that's what I was looking for. Ideally, you want to be touching the purple, and you want your VU meters to be around 0 to get your output, to get those valves really working, basically. So you've got your EQs, that's bass, mid, high, and then you have your isolators, which again, I'm putting it at 0. So if let's say a club's got like really bad sound system and there's too much top end, it's nice you can just roll it off nicely, cut the bass, and that's the thing with isolators, complete cut, silence. There you go. Is there anything else?
Just show the mid-range on the isolator. If you just cut the bass and the mid,
What was it, the range?
cut the bass and the high, and then you can adjust the mid EQ level, so you can just take out all the bottom end from that mid, and this gives you a little bit of extra control. Then just drop the bass back in, and then
So you can basically tweak. And then bypass. So you can cut, bypass. Yeah?
We have two versions available. We have the standard version, which is this one playing now, and we have an audiophile version, which has a number of upgrades on it. We offer a number of different upgrades, the phono upgrade, output upgrade, the capacitor upgrade, and the fader upgrade.
And you can interchange the knobs as well, can't you?
Yeah, and we've got two different styles of knobs, like the standard silver ones, or you have a nice black Bakelite ones. Different types of wood panels that you can select as well. So you can essentially build your perfect mixer. We make every mixer to order, and it takes around about 4 to 6 weeks from order to delivery. So I think that's about it. Thanks.
Thank you. Any questions? We're just over there at that stand over there, so if you guys want to come have a go, you're more than welcome.
It was stand 104 if you want to have more detail.
Thank you very much. Thank you.